Okay, this is going to be a tutorial on how to get into the back office of the application and set up your organization, departments, groups, and members. When you log in, you're going to come up to a page similar to this, and for a quick reference, a quick little guide on how everything is set up and the different 4 parts is right here on this quick reference sheet. And you have organization, department, group, and member. There'll be 4 pages that you have to set up. Organization is the main institution, and there's examples: sports, theater, film, corporate institution. Your main institution is going to be under the organization. And then from the organization, it's going to go to a certain department. In this case, for example, is the athletic department. And then the next will be the groups of the athletic department. So it could be men's football, women's softball, women's basketball, track and field, etc. And then it's going to go even smaller and go to the members of that particular group. So the best way to show you this is just to build a school from scratch. So actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to show what a complete university looks like. This will be the first page that pops up. The departments are down here to the right of that, and that organization settings tab is where you handle all your settings for the organization. And it's going to look about like that. And then after that, in order to go to the next field, which would be department, you're going to click on one of these departments. I'm just going to click on athletics. And athletics is going to look like this. And then to the right will be department settings. Facebook app and fan page tab, don't worry about these yet. These are going to be at a later date. So you don't have to worry about these. So we'll go to department settings. Department settings look exactly like the organization settings, slightly modified. Now to go to a particular group, go back to groups and select a group. We're going to click men's football. And this is an established roster of the entire football team. And this is what it looks like. And then you have your group settings. And again, it's similar to organization and department. And then you have your events. And events, this is a full schedule for a year of McMurray's football. And then the postings, don't worry about those. Those will be on a different video. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to create a new organization. And we can name this new university. This page template and page CSS1, don't worry about that. That's just a template for our coders. We may be introducing something new here, but we'll post a later tutorial on that and give you notification on it. Google Analytics, don't worry about that. YouTube embedded ID. I'm going to show you how to do this now. There's a couple of ways you can do it, but basically go straight to YouTube, and you can log onto your YouTube account, whatever, and then you're going to find a video. Let's just put university problems. And I'm going to strip the first video that I see. And this is any YouTube video you can pick. It can be within your username. It can be somebody else's, or some video that somebody else has posted, anything like that. The quickest way to do it is to go straight up to this URL, copy the code after the equal sign, and go back and embed that ID. And now you have a YouTube video. Through Title II to Title IX, don't worry about that. Same with Description 2. If there's not a title beside it, most likely it's not going to mean anything and it's not even functionable. So you don't have to put anything in there. And if you put something in it, it's just nothing's going to pop up or show up. So don't worry about those. It's same with the photos and the same with the URL tags and numbers that don't have any descriptions on them. So for now, don't mess with a calendar event type. That'll be on a later date. But this organization-wide top description, let's go ahead and put a brief summary over the organization. And I'm sorry, it is the best organization of all time. And this would be typically history on the institution, nothing in particular departments, because this is the organization tab. And then we're going to go down here and we're going to have a organization-wide top banner. This is going to be the banner that's going to be at the top of the application. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to find the banner. And if you can see, the banners have descriptions. And I'll show you. Let me click one. If you can see, it says 76 pixels width times 92 pixels height. And that's the description for, and it doesn't have to be precise, but it needs to be around 10 points at least, or at the most. Let's try and keep it, if you have Photoshop, it's not hard to do, so if we can keep it within 760/92, you're going to get your best picture. And there's different descriptions between all the pictures. It'll show. So I'm going to make a top banner ad. And I'm just going to use the example of, let's see here, an advertisement here. This can be any sort of top banner ad that any advertisers or sponsors want to have. This is a lower ad. This is going to be a little bit bigger, 270 by 270. And the height doesn't matter as much. It's just the width, and it says right here. So just keep that in mind. Now, if I have that, I'm going to have to post a URL backing these pictures. Otherwise, they will not show up. So what does that necessarily mean? Basically, it's the pictures that they give you, or it's a Google picture that you can save to your computer and you can insert it. So a top banner ad URL. Let's say that we want Terminex to be the URL backing this. All you do is copy the URL and then paste it. This top banner ad URL text, that's just for the coders. It's good to have. I'm just going to write Terminex ad. The lower ad URL, let's have a different sponsor for this one. Let's do NFL.com. Copy the URL. I'm going to paste it on the lower ad that's 270 by 270. NFL ad. Now we're almost done. There's one more thing to do. We need to post the news feed of whatever Facebook page that we're trying to use as an organization right now. And in this particular case, it's going to be any institution. For this purpose, I'm just going to use University of Arkansas. So you can log into whatever name. It doesn't necessarily matter. And let's not pop it. Let's just use McMurray. So you're just going to take the URL of the Facebook page that you want to have news feed. You want to come down here and we're going to paste that news feed. And then we're going to save all the changes. When you make any sort of change within here, you have to save the changes for it to happen in the application. So once that's saved, we're going to preview it. Something's happening on my computer. Okay, and this is what the page we just created looks like. You have your banner, here's your top banner ad, here's your description, here's your YouTube video. This will be the events once we go in and make the events. Your lower ad is going to be right here. And then here's your news feed that you just took from McMurray. And here's your comment area. So remember these ads, this top advertisement is going to go to Terminex. You can see it shown right there. Computer's still in a fit. And your 270 by 270 block, which should be the NFL, it's going to go directly to the NFL's page. And these are going to be for your sponsors. Okay, so now we're ready to make a department. We're just going to make this, let's do women's, no, let's do men's football. Make sure that these four rows are just untouched. Just leave them the same. And again, we're just going to do the same basic thing that we did in the organization settings. Department-wide top description. Let's think of a department description for it. I'm sorry, this is department. This would be a group. Hope that confused you. Just kind of never mind what I just said. Make sure that this is going to be a department, so it would be more of men's, or let's do athletics. So now we'll have athletic description. We play the best sports. Now, you can leave the top banner ads and the lower ads the same. You don't have to keep putting in the picture, or you can change the picture and have a new sponsor if you want to. But you will have to add a banner. So we're not going to put anything in the ads, but we're going to change the banner. We're going to change the banner. Let's make a new banner, and I'm just going to pick one randomly. And this is going to be 766 by 92, so it's a little bit off, but it'll work. The Facebook, and look, let's go ahead and preview I'm going to save my changes and then preview what we've done. I don't know why it's just popping up. This normally doesn't pop up, but and this is our new department page. And here's the description. Here's the new banner that we chose, and here's the same advertisement blocks in the news feed, upcoming games. So from our new university, we have an organization page. We're going to go on department page, and then once we have our department settings fixed to how we want them, and again, the ads can be changed, the banner can be changed, or it can be the same banner, just choose the same banner photo. The Facebook page news feed is going to be the same. We don't have to put anything there. And then unless we change the ads, we don't have to put anything here. So everything looks to be how we want it. So now let's make a new group. And the group can now be men's football. In these 3 rows, we can leave it the same, kind of like we did in the department. In the analytics and the title 1 through 9, and the calendar event type, we can leave that blank. And we're going to go ahead and put a description for the football. Our football team is the best. And the same principles apply. And on this case, let's go ahead and use a different ad just to demonstrate it. Then we're going to have to always do the banner, and we're going to go back and use the McMurray banner again. And I'm going to use a different ad. And I'm going to use a Terminex ad for the top on top of the banner. And here's your lower ad for Terminex. And I'm going to change the URL to all Terminex URLs. Copy the URL, send it to the top ad. I'm going to do the same with the lower. And if you don't write anything in this box, it's still going to show up, but it's just good for the coders, so it's good to do. Save my changes. So now, let's preview what that page looks like. Sorry about that. I don't know what that is. And this is what our group page looks like. We changed the ad. Terminex ad is here now, and the Terminex ad is here as well. So let's. That's all that's needed to know as far as setting up everything until you get to add members and events. And that's what we're going to do in the next video.